Alright, no music on this title screen. Today we are checking out this game called Shutdown. It crossed my Twitter timeline and I thought I'd give it a try. It's a free RPG Maker game, so who could say no to that? Got the translation card here, and so the synopsis is as follows. The desktop is peaceful as usual. In order to delete the computer virus called Agape, the antivirus program Virus Buster Goyo must cooperate with it while searching through the computer's files. So this is a game by Marutoko Kichi, I think? I can't tell if that's the group or the creator, but anyhow, I've never seen anything from them, and it doesn't seem to be really widely covered. So I figured I'd give it a try. The art looks pretty good. People will probably get a kick out of that. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to assume that this behaves much like any RPG Maker game, and also this is super loud for me. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. The desktop is peaceful today too. Oh. So you're here today too. Wake up. Ouch. If people, longtime viewers of this channel, see the character design on the right, you know what I'm gonna say as soon as this dialogue is done. Time to get up. I'm awake. Goyo. Ugh. Wait, who was... I said it hurts. That's pointy. How many times do you intend to kill me? With this, it'll have been around... Oh dear, what's that number? 10,203,984 times. So you've been keeping count. Jeez. You know, I wouldn't mind if you wake me up a little more gently, okay? I just noticed, I like that. The text boxes are like multiple windows or tabs opening up on PC. That's cool. Aren't we buddies? I don't recall being buddies with you. So annoying. Can you at least stop cluttering the desktop with all your shortcuts? Nah-ha-ha. I'm just that kind of virus, so no. Ugh. Dang, perpetual virus. You wouldn't download a car. You should clean up after yourself, Agape. If that's the only problem, you don't have to kill me. Today will be the day I find your main body. If I exterminate you at the source, it should delete you once and for all. Nahaha. If you think you can find it, go ahead and try. This PC's got a lot of memory on it, so who knows if Goyo-kun can really find it. I'll definitely find it, and kill you. I don't know who you are. I will find you, and I will kill you. Nahaha. I just noticed that, Agape has a little thing. Starting from the recycle bin and jumping through all the navigation windows, go ahead and explore every last folder. Bro, the C drive. Oh, we're being followed. Can I... Nope, can't talk to him. Alright. The statement. Right? We're the antivirus. 2 upside-down crosses means double the power. We learned from Noel the Mortal Fate. Okay, there's running. You can't... No, you can't move diagonally in this game. I thought I was gonna be smart and hit, like, the Windows button equivalent, but... Didn't have to do anything. Oh, is this what I think it is? We're gonna find out. I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, no. I thought this was a Gymnopedy. Your owner's got some seriously bad taste, leaving their recycle bin looking like this. Having so many photos just dumped in the trash. Don't think I've seen someone like this before. You did say you came here after traveling through all sorts of places. I wouldn't know. To me, this is normal. Even in the other folders, doesn't it all feel like this? I don't know about that, Goyo-kun. How about I teach you what I know? No thanks. Let's go already. I need to find your main body. Oh wait, this dude's got 4 upside-down crosses. I think. The 2 little ones on the sides. Okay. Seems interesting, so I'll watch over you from behind. Can you learn to love in the recycle bin? This dude's so slow. Where are you going? Oh. It always looks pretty here in the recycle bin. This is a place for dumping unwanted junk. To call a clunky place like this pretty, huh? As expected of Goyo-kun. When your corpses pile up in here, they always neatly disappear. Thinking of that helps me feel refreshed. When data completely disappears, that means there ain't even a speck left for real, yeah? Try and treasure me a little more. Wouldn't it be boring if I was gone? Come on, Goyo-kun. Why? Your face says it all. What is the purpose of a weapon if it is not to be used? Whoa! So this dude loves to backtrack a little, like, turn around and go. You know, this does look a little vaporwavy. Hey, is all this stuff water? It's my first time seeing it. If you have water in your PC, I think that's a much bigger problem than the virus. Wow, to be seeing water.png for the first time, you're such a country bumpkin. Well, sorry about that. I've never connected to the internet before. How? Like, not how not connected to the internet, but how virus if no internet? Weird. It's pretty rare to find someone like you, so you've only seen what's in this PC? So how do you feel about your first water.png? It's pretty interesting since everything works so different underwater. Yeah, there's a lot of bubbles sticking to things and moving. With nothing else around, it's like a wall, though you can see through it. We can also get like that if we lower our opacity. If we were squishier, that'd be closer, right? No, not quite. While we can try to become more similar to water, we can't actually become water. I wonder how it feels like to be water. If I was water, how would I move? What color would I be? Maybe I would bubble a lot. If you became water, things would be way too boring. I wouldn't want that, Goyo. This is a weird, like, parasocial relationship between your computer virus and your antivirus. That's quite a picture. Is this a nope, a gallery. Welcome to the world of Gertana. Woo! What is this hanging here? Pictures? Yeah, that's right. Humans enjoy looking at them by placing them all next to each other. This place is called a museum. Some pictures can be good and some bad. You see, the values can change over time. I see. So is it like PNGs and JPEGs? Or is it the memory capacity? Is that what decides if it's a good picture? If it's bigger, it must have more value. Not quite. Goyo-kun, do you know about humans' individuality? It's necessary to whoever painted this. It seems that no two humans can share that same sense of self. I see. But what is the soul? But a picture is still just a picture. How can such differences between them be made? Humans do some strange things. You know what I love about this so far is that it reminds me a bit, I guess in principle, of Girls' Last Tour, where you're in this, I guess it's not apocalyptic in this sense, but if you were in a world devoid of people and context, what context can you infer from the people that were left behind? Also, what is this? I just noticed, so I guess there is... Oh, okay, I can... Ooh, you can play this game with the mouse, that's cool. Alright. Well, I'll stick to traditional controls for now, but... Oh, we can save, that's important. Cool. But yeah, like... What was that meme? It's like, what would a historian think if they found X thing from today, years in the future? Always a cool existential question. This brown color seems to extend indefinitely. The surface is sparkling. This is called a desert. It's made up of this stuff called sand. It's like 1 pixel big, and billions upon trillions of it fills up the place. The processing must be heavy. Why would anyone make something like this? It wasn't made, but more like it just existed. It's hard to imagine humans going out of their way to collect all this sand after all. I think sand is actually becoming quite a valuable commodity in island nations for construction purposes. How did it just exist? If humans didn't make it, I can't see how it would exist. How do I put this? Look, the recycle bin regularly empties itself, right? And look at you always trying to kill me. These actions are determined by programming. Some kind of really huge version of that programming is running in the human world, probably. Ooh, that's a good question. I see. Whoever programmed this world must be very strange. I can't imagine there being that much meaning to him making anything just one pixel. Isn't all data just ones and zeros? Whoa. I guess we're not gonna go into, like, geological weathering, but, you know, that's kind of my jam. Not really. So what is this room? There's nothing in here. So we just wandering, like, images in a recycle bin? Yeah, cool, look at that. I wonder what... Oh, folders 1 and 2. We're gonna go to a lot of locations then. I think this game is supposed to be 2 to 3 hours is what I read, so that's pretty neat. Oh, look at this! What's that? There's a building on the other side of the water. I think it's a cottage. It's a place humans go while on vacation. So when that time comes, humans will transfer into a folder like that? What meaning is there to doing such a thing? Who knows? Apparently it's fun. It's listed here that this was a travel spot for parents with kids. A parent and child file. This is getting progressively more confusing. Are they creating a new project? I get the feeling that explaining human families to Goyo-kun would be a huge pain. Oh, this is quite nice scenery. If I didn't know any better, this would be the scene of a horror game. What's that? Something stuck there. That's what you call a weapon. It's a human tool for killing. So to me, it would be something like you. Nah, that's exactly it. I'm here to destroy this computer's insides. But that thing is something much scarier. Just one of those could destroy not just one human, but their house, city, and PC too. I see. How does it destroy them? Does it keep multiplying like you do, or does it keep eating the world? Who knows? Even for someone as smart as me, all I know is that it can. Is that so? If you don't know, then it'll be an eternal mystery. I like this. The principle's really growing on me. Uh-oh. Hey, your name is Agape, right? It means God's love or unconditional love. Ooh. So even Goyo-kun, who's never been online, can know some things. The human who made me gave me this name. Since my amazing skill is to multiply endlessly, I guess you could say it's similar to God's endless love. God's love. Love. I know what it means since it's in the dictionary, but I don't know how it feels. Can a computer antivirus learn to love? Agape, do you know? No, I don't. At the end of the day, I'm just like you. Even if it's my own name, I only know the text definition. I've only read the meaning online, I've never felt it. I wonder if the human who made me named me this because they love me. I'd also like to know exactly what it means to love, Goyo. What if we loved? Okay, well, at least they didn't really go into the religion aspect. Hey, look at this, servers! This is like the Navy hooking together a bunch of PS3s. What is this place? There's a lot of blinking lights, and it's dark. I think it's also cold, from my gathering. I've never really been in a server room, but I've heard they're cold. This is a server room. It's a place that stores the internet's data. Is that so? So this is something that's related to us. Well, since Goyo-kun has never been online, I'd say it has nothing to do with you. Since the net's data is stored here, it can be retrieved at any time, kind of like a big closet. There must be a lot of forgotten data too, like the pure white corpses of the data in the recycle bin. Well yeah, probably a lot. As more and more new data is created, the old is destined to disappear. Even with us walking around like this, we're just creating new data while older logs disappear, yeah? Same thing. So in a pretty place like the recycle bin, my past logs must be dying. Well, I guess that's fine. Bruh. Hey, windows. I know what this is. It's a bed. Ooh, you're quite knowledgeable, aren't you, Goyo-kun? That's right, this is where humans lie down and sleep. Sleep? So humans have sleep mode too. I feel a little closer to them now. Nah-ha-ha. Why don't you lie down on that bed and give copying the humans a shot? I'll loudly play back a lullaby for you. Sleep, sleep, lie down, go to sleep, something like that. What is a lullaby? Is it a sound effect that plays when you go into sleep mode? Actually, come to think of it, you have quite the opposite, where your computer only plays a sound when it's waking and not when it's going into sleep mode. Yeah, sure. Apparently there's two kinds of humans. The ones that can sleep easily and the ones that can't. Well, it depends on the night, really. For those who have trouble processing sleep, hearing a lullaby can have a positive effect. Well, it's not like they work every time, though. I see. To not be able to sleep efficiently without playing a sound effect seems very troublesome. For sure, humans sure got a lot of troubles. You got that one right. Let me know in the comments below whether or not you listen to music when you sleep. I'm actually a white noise kind of person. Run an air purifier or a fan, that's where it's at. Wow, amazing. Looking up or down, it's all the same scenery. This is called an apartment complex. Humans live behind those doors. Why are they separated by doors? Is it something like folders? Are they trying to stay organized? Something like that. That's probably the case. When you've got too much data, it gets messy. It'd be nice if your owner had made a 3LDK folder just like one of the places behind these doors, and then you could have tasted the human lifestyle. I don't know what that is. Oh, I know. We could open paint and make our own room. Let's draw our ideal room. Sure. But even if we did, we'd only be entering it into a folder. Or into a folder. Even if it looks different, a folder's a folder. Aw man, making a room seems fun though. You do not want to see my paint skills. That is to say, no skills. Now, is it me, or do you see the number 4 right here? I'll check that out. Filling up this travel log. I'm gonna make a note of this, maybe. I have my notepad here, as I usually do, but I don't... As I started this, I realized it's not really a puzzle game, but... I see a 4 there, I'm conditioned to. It's probably not a 4, but... Definitely not a 4. How radiant. I can see yellow light in the distance. That's the sun. When it rises, it's morning. When it falls, it's night. Rise, it'll go up, and then it falls? For what purpose? Who knows? It seems humans don't really know either. It might be kind of hard for Goyo-kun to believe, but that sun over there is actually super far away. Super? How far is that exactly? Is it further than the length of that steel tower? Not even close. It's further than the distance of us walking through 1 trillion of these files. Huh. Could it be that you're teaching me lies? For something to be that bright while so far away, it's just unbelievable. Nah, I played with the VR at the museum before, so that's why it's true. Probably. Unless humans are the ones teaching us lies. What's that called when you have a bias and it's like, if your gut says it, it must be true? I haven't been in one of these for a while. Civ. I can see something big in the distance. What is that? That's called an airplane. It carries a lot of humans inside it and flies them through the air. Like Bluetooth? So it's something like a USB. Oh yeah, I guess so. Nah, I guess that analogy is pretty accurate. While on a USB, humans can physically carry us to a new location, then we can play on another PC. With that in mind, human travel in a similar way using planes. This place is made for that purpose. And you also use the similar means to travel to various computers, making a mess of their insides. Nah, exactly. But coming to this PC was just my luck, since as long as there's no internet, it'll be my grave. I know I shouldn't, but I'd also like to try playing in another world. You wouldn't download an antivirus. How are they different from this one? Are there virus busters that are different from me? Is there another copy of me out there? Ooh. Well, first of all, we can't go anywhere unless a human sticks a USB in, so until then. Bruh. What if the antivirus turned into a virus? Now, what is this? Another gallery? Is that a mountain? I think. That's right! But that's not just any mountain, it's Mount Fuji. Fuji-san. Fuji-san, sounds like a name. Humans add san to names, don't they? Not that san. San is in mountain. This mountain's apparently the biggest in Japan, that's why it's so special. I see. So what exactly is the connection between that and this place? Why is Fuji-san drawn here? Just at a glance you can tell it's a big bath. It does make you think, okay, I was wrong. I've never been to a public bath, I wouldn't know. Humans like things that are special, so then looking at the most special mountain makes them happier? I'm just guessing. I see. I don't really understand, but if it makes humans happy, then that's good. Oh yeah, check it out, there's like all... I guess the bath is behind, these are like the mirrors and the taps. Now what is this? What a diverse collection of images in this recycle bin. Mine is probably just like old Excel files and data that I've been deleting. There's a lot of sparkling things. Those are stars. You know those sparkles that go whoosh in the recycle bin? These are their source. I see. Why are there lines connecting the lights? It's to make constellations. Humans like to draw lines between the stars and find shapes of animals and things in them. For example, that's Cancer, a crab. Over there's Pisces, a fish. And that's Libra, which is scales. Which one's which? Which is Libra? Doesn't look like scales to me. Well, honestly, I agree. Humans have a lot of imagination. They'll look at that and think, that's a cow. It's pretty impressive. Do humans use their imagination on everything, even if it's just some dots? Seems troublesome. Well, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be so much reading. Oh, this is that one building from Payday 2? The big bank? What's this place? It's a large space. There's some chairs over there. This is called a hotel. It's a place where humans like to stay. It's like a big version of the cottage we saw earlier. And this is called the hotel's lobby. You can wait and loaf around in here. I see, so humans wait for processing to complete as well. Amongst humans, though, there's some people who stay on standby for a long time for no reason at all. Seems like they have fun being on standby. Not something we could relate to, though. I wonder if after exterminating you and clearing out all threats on the computer, I'll end up like that too. You mean after cruising through all these folders so much to the point of turning all white? I'd love to see that, Goyo-kun. Ouch, I'm just speaking the truth. You've got nothing to worry about. There's guys like me all over the internet, so Goyo-kun will always be busy. Besides, I don't intend to go down that easily. I've got a goose chase to keep leading you on. I still think being peaceful would be better. Bro, if I have a virus on my computer, I want it off. Also, what's her weapon? Because I looked at the character art for Agape, but it seemed like he had a bit of a little morning star or a mace. I don't know what ours is, or ours being Goyo. Is this a subway? What's this place? This is PC Station here. So this place is a station. That's right, every morning humans will come to the station and get on trains to go to school or work. Humans always seem to go out of their way to ride on things, and I think I'm starting to understand. Like us, humans can't travel on their own. They need vehicles. Seems like it. From walking to getting on cars, planes, or trains, they use many things to travel. But why are there so many different things to ride? Like this picture, is there a different amount of liking? Something like that. Between the different vehicles, it seems like the speed can vary. Some can arrive at your destination faster. When a folder is heavy, it takes longer to move, but when it's zipped, it's faster. Something like that? Not quite. Are humans always in a rush? Do they prefer to be lighter? I wonder why they want to get to their destination so quickly. The world means nothing. See, I was looking at this too. I was like, doesn't USB stand for Universal Serial Bus? And it does. Like, even a USB stick has a mode of transportation in it. Yep. This game really makes you think, huh? Oh, this is that one place from Magnetic Rose. Oh, wait. Got red and yellow. Let's see if we find a blue one. Wow, these have a strange shape. Some are red and some are pink. They're various colors. This is called a rose garden. People come here to look at roses, lilies, etc. Kinda interesting, right? I find it fascinating. Every single one of these roses are slightly different from each other. Amazing. If you look up rose garden online, you can find an endless number of these. They might seem interesting at first, but after seeing a lot, they all start to look the same. In time, Goyo-kun will get used to them too. But still, even if I get used to them, I'll find them amazing. Find it amazing. After all, if we wanted to create something original in this world, we'd have no choice but to rely on a human. If I copied myself, it'd just be a copy. No matter how I process it, I can only trace what a human's made. But the things in the human world are different. Even if they copied, they are unique. It's amazing. That's what heritability is for. Have a discrete, recombinant source material genetics, and you can do it. There are many machines here. The only ones I recognize would be just the light bulbs. Is there something behind those doors? There are a lot of them. Do they lead to rooms? I wonder if humans can go inside. Those are called refrigerators. They keep things cold. Humans will stuff them full with their food. Oh, Goyo-kun, you don't know what it means to eat, right? Nah. How about I explain it to you? You say that even though you've never eaten before yourself. That wasn't something to hit me over. Jeez, okay, I know you're just shy. Humans eat in order to take in energy. For us, it's similar to how the PC needs electricity in order to function. If people don't do it, they'll die. But it seems even if they eat, they don't get a variety, they'll still die. That's why there's so many different kinds of cuisine. So not only do they have to eat different kinds of things as well. Well, it doesn't look like this place has any vegetable pictures. It's hard to explain, so Goyo-kun won't be able to understand for now. Even though you said you'd explain, so in the end, you don't actually know. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So you really wanted to know that bad? Sorry, I need to find a picture of vegetables. Can you look for the next me first? What a prep kitchen. Oh, this is gonna be a good one, I can tell. What is this? It's mysterious to see so many stones lined up together. These are called graves. They keep human corpses inside, but not just one. Apparently they can put a whole family here. So then, in every single one of these, that's surprising. When humans die, they turn into these stones. Not quite like that. But yeah, these are all marks of human death. In our terms, would it be similar to being in the recycle bin? There are flowers placed on these graves. Humans have this custom of visiting the graves of the dead to leave flowers and mumble some words for them. It's not something we could do. So humans don't completely disappear. Their grave file is left behind forever. It would be nice if after my function is fulfilled and I'm uninstalled, a file like that is left behind for the humans to remember me by. Nah, then how about I come and leave flower pictures en masse, every day, bloating the folder by multiplying them endlessly. I would not like that. I wouldn't like it either. Ooh, sentimentality. Wow, look at this. No wonder this game is gonna take 2 hours. We've only been here for like 30 minutes. Ish. is this here? A door? Is there one of those rooms you spoke of here? This is, yeah. Well, it's a different kind of door, but why don't you go in first and find out? Nahaha, hey, Goyo-kun. If there really was a room inside it, would your dream have come true? Dream? Well, the word dream can have a variety of meanings. Okay, in this case, a dream is... Goyo-kun likes to imitate humans, right? If you entered a room folder, you'd be able to get that feeling. To feel a little like a human. And if you did, you'd be happy, right? That feeling would be your dream coming true. But it's written in the dictionary that dreams are MP4 files that humans view while in sleep mode. Oh, does anyone use AVI around here anymore? I think watching a video is different from experiencing it physically. That's why it's your dream coming true. I couldn't find your main body here either. Let's go. Oh, we actually could take the elevator. It's moving. Is this a GIF? Something is moving quickly from the bottom to the top. This is called an elevator, and it's one where you can see outside too. I heard some can see outside while some can't. Lucky. Do humans want to see this? Whatever it is that they're passing through? Does it make them happy? Who knows? Answering all of Goyo-kun's questions is so tricky. Everything gets a why. There's a lot even I don't know. If I answered every last question, it'd take years before I get to my source. But you always answer. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Well, whatever. I got time to kill. We're the only software on this PC after all. There aren't any other software installed at the moment. If there were, I wouldn't be here talking to you. I'd just kill you for harming the PC. That's because I was designed to do harm. There's no helping it. It's not something I can change. If you just follow and teach me things, then it's fine, but get in the way and I'll kill you. That's my job, after all. Too bad. I'll kill time, get in your way, and revive again and again. That's my job, after all. Ooh. Oh, seems like we've reached the next level. Is the D drive next? Who knows? I'm just searching everything one by one. Let's go. I am curious, is this... Are we gonna be in drive 2? While we're at it. I do wonder what kind of computer this is, because I've only ever seen like we've got a couple computers hooked up to lab instruments that essentially do nothing but run the software controlling the instrument, but I don't think we even have a dedicated antivirus on those. It's just like Windows Defender or whatever. What is this place? It looks very decorated. It seems like a traditional inn, maybe, like a Japanese-styled hotel or something? I see, so there are many kinds, but why? If these places serve the same purpose, why make them look different? Humans have all sorts of different preferences. Japanese, Western, Chinese style, all sorts. I wonder why these variations were made. It would be more efficient to stick to one version. Dividing it like this, it's strange. But that's like saying, oh, you could customize modes on a computer to match the aesthetics. Not gonna question it. I am, but more slowly. Check out that decorative log. Is this a log file? Oh, stop. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're still in the first folder. Could it be inside a train? Or is this inside an airplane? Oh, you were close. This is inside a bus. There's even a stop button. Bus? You know cars, right? It's a big box that rolls around on 4 spinning wheels. The extra big version of that's a bus. In the morning, you can see them packed full of humans on their way to catch the train. I see. By packed, do you mean, like, zipped into a zip file? Do humans enjoy being compressed? I've never really thought about it that way. I suppose there are probably people who find it more efficient to be stuff tied together. You know, the people that designed planes and buses. It'd be so much easier if humans could be sent in a compressed email. Times like this, I'm glad I'm not human. As per my last email... Oh, that was cool, look at that. That's fun. Oh, now you're stuck. Nice. Glitched. Whoa. It's very bright. There's light shining at me. That's a spotlight. Looks like we're on a stage. There are a lot of chairs. Is this also a place that moves? Though it's very big. No. That's where the audience sits. This is a place where humans hold plays and concerts. They'll open events where many people will come to see them. Events. Like when seeing an error message? No, not that. Events like gatherings or parties. The people who stand on the stage will entertain the ones sitting in those seats, and then they get paid for it. And that seems fun. So this many people would be sitting here. We have such a serene expression at times as Goyo for being an antivirus. I wonder what I could do to entertain all the humans there. Make YouTube videos? Nah, then I'll try acting. Or let's try acting. I'll be the hero of justice, and you'll be the evil emperor. The one who protects my main body, Princess, shall be me, Knight. And the one who fends off the demon lord Goyo who has come to attack it shall be me, Knight. I don't get it. Should I hit you to make you quiet? Ugh, I've been slain. Curse you. It's become quiet. Well, not for long. Maritoke. Kit. The clothes here are all Western style, I think. They resemble what I'm wearing somewhat. Not at all. You think so? Sure, these clothes got a lot of frills, but they're women's clothes. It's different. Frills? Women? What is a woman? Well, come on, look at my sleeves. These poofy, ruffly things are called frills. Whether these poofs are small or big can vary between outfits. It's just one part of clothing. I have some too. Though just a little, so these are called frills. I'm glad that whoever wrote this virus and created this antivirus put so much detail into dressing them a certain way. I'm happy to learn the name of these things my creator put on me. I wonder why did they put these? Because they probably have a good eye for character design. Who knows? It was just their taste, probably. Oh right, so women are... Humans are basically divided between two sexes, male and female, so those clothes are for female humans, women. Ooh, here comes a sensitive subject. Let's see how this is handled. Why are they divided into different sexes? Is there a reason? Well, actually, there is a reason. For humans without two different sexes, they wouldn't be able to make children. Children? In order for humans to make child files, they needed sex? Why? I'll save the birds and the bees for another time. This talk would be long. Oh, so you're talking about the biological sexes. Some people have too much time on their hands. Oh, why can't we be more like yeast with A and alpha mating types? Is that fun to just stand and stare? Goyo-kun. Yeah. Your mouth is wide open. Hey. Yeah. You aren't listening at all. Well, I guess seeing big things does leave people's jaws hanging. Heyo. How was this created? Was it made by a giant human? I can't see how they could have reached that height otherwise. Human height is capped at around 200 centimeters. They probably used a crane machine to do this. A crane? What kind of machine is it? Do humans attach their legs to become taller, or does it make their arms longer? Nah. How heavy do you think that bridge is? That's not something humans would be able to lift. Heavy? Oh, I see. That would make it take longer. Then how'd they do it? Nah. It sounds interesting, so let's just leave it at that. With longer arms and legs, maybe you could even build a tower. Or aliens. You're making fun of me. I said that because I didn't know how it's done. We're a little upset. Let's see. Dang, we're like still only in folder 1. We gonna be here for a while. I'm looking at this and it's spring, so I'm a little nasally and a little congested. It's like, oh, I would die in this field. I would pass away. These flowers seem to go on forever. They look completely different from the previous flowers. They're sunflowers, or these are sunflowers. They're flowers that bloom in the summer. It said they're always facing the sun. Summer? I think I've seen that word on the PC calendar before. Summer. I wonder if it's related to the date. I guess so. I heard that the human world has 4 different seasons. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. Spring's warm, summer's hot, fall's cool, and winter's cold. These temperatures influence flowers' growth. So does that mean sunflowers love being hot? Since they bloom in the summer, right? If they didn't like it, they wouldn't go out of their way to bloom. I don't think a human's sense of love or hate applies to plants. Sunflowers have adapted to bloom in the summer. They're optimized to bloom then due to their programming. It isn't really loving anything. Sometimes you say really complicated things, Agape. If sunflowers are programmed, then love would be true. If they picked what's optimal, then hate would be false. I mean, I was gonna make a statement about, like, I don't know, growth or genetics or some other bio thing that I know more about, but now we're back to love and hate. Maybe I can express love or hate towards humans the way sunflowers do. Is it possible? For humans, love is false and hate is true, Goyo. Ooh. The nature of man revealed. But there are times when love and hate are both true. Goyo-kun, what's it called when these humans try to express that love/true? Again with the complicated words. You're saying it on purpose knowing I won't understand. Just think of it as like a breakpoint that the sunflowers need to build up enough of a criteria in order to trigger the event. Aquatics. Water. It's a small water. There was a line, I think, I'll have to check it again, but in Eve, when Eve is looking at a painting of the ocean, and she's like, a really big water. Oh, man. I would expect that of the President of the United States. This is a pool. Humans can go swimming here. It's like a man-made mini river. We can also make rivers. Don't discredit us that easily. Why was there need to make such a thing? Couldn't they just go find a river? I don't know either. Don't humans just like to make things? They must have just felt like it. I see. It can't be helped if they wanted to. Besides that, do humans enjoy swimming? Humans are always in a rush after all. Maybe they were desperate to swim in a place without any rivers. I don't know. Kind of, yeah. Feed that tictalic urge to return to the water and climb out again. You know, I'm not giving the lighting here enough credit. This looks pretty good. Yeah, like, look at that. The shadows are even functional and everything. I'm sure that's just a matter of perspective, but it is a nice touch. What's this? These are not flowers, but they look similar. For that matter, the surface is smooth. It's green, so it's not a tree, right? Or is it a green tree? It's very tall. This is bamboo. At a glance, it might as well be a tree. In the past, humans used to use these to build houses and stuff. Maybe that building over there is made from these. It seems to be made of various materials. If you cut this bamboo, you'll find a ball-like girl inside. Or at least, that's what happened in the tale of the bamboo cutter. A human was inside this bamboo? Does that mean humans can be that small? No, if it's a baby, maybe one could fit? I told you before, humans have big imaginations. They can see things that aren't theirs. There weren't really any tiny humans. Probably. Is that so? Then, if I said there might be a copy of my file inside, thinking like that is using imagination? That might be the case. If it's my shortcut, though, it could really be inside. If that's so, then I'll have to smash them all. There was a house here? I didn't see a house. Or a structure. Huh? Ain't this the desktop? Or is it just a picture of one? Yes, I was wondering where the old, Windows background was. Looks like a picture. I was surprised. For a moment, I thought the owner changed the wallpaper. I thought they came back. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, these are used. Can I? Nope. Thought I was being clever. New folder 22. 222 folders. Image 1. Okay. What is significant about these dates? So the earliest use of this computer... Well, actually, these are all date modified, so I guess something was... This PC was running in 2015. At least. Your owner sucks at organizing. Nothing sorted and the naming sucks too. What if Goyo-kun organized it for them? Like this, you can't tell where anything is. No, I can't just touch the humans' things. There might be a reason why it's all like this. Well, you could. I mean, my horrible antivirus will delete files for me. Especially when I download indie RPG Maker games that have not been checked by the community. There's no way. It's clear they thought it was a pain and just placed their files in randomly. Don't touch anything. If you do, I'll kill you. Geez, scary. Goyo-kun, you're actually really loyal, huh? Even though the PC's just been left on without the cursor having been touched in a long time. Nah. Until your owner comes back, you'll just have to keep putting up with me. Shut up. I will properly do my job. I will find you, Agape. And I will kill you. Ah. Just in case. The war. Ooh, Girls' Last Tour vibes, so strong. This is good though. Remember to have an evacuation plan in case of natural disasters for those of you that need it. 2025. December 24th. Oh, we're gonna celebrate Christmas. Oh wait, no, unless we spend another 12 hours, we might. Where'd I go? That was... We'll break out a new save for that one. Actually, come to think of it. Oh, we're good. It's orange colored. What's that connected to the ceiling? Who knows? What is that? I've also been wondering since earlier. If I could connect to the internet, I could have looked it up myself. Then I wouldn't have to ask you. What if there is no internet left? Whoa! Sure, the internet can be fun, but it's not as great of a place as you think. Wouldn't that be the ultimate irony of this game, is that we got the internet by means of DARPA, from my understanding, DARPANet, which is the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, and war has ended the world, so the internet has both come and gone by means of war. Just something to think about. Food for thought. It's fun at first, and you learn more and more things, but you start to input all sorts of random info and it just stops being exciting. Even if I delete all the logs, it happens again. That excitement, or as humans would say, how fun it is, I guess, it's just kind of gone. That's why I'm jealous of Goyo-kun. I wish he could install that excitement into me. I don't really get it. So you got too used to the net and it became boring. Since I've never been online, that still sounds nice to me. I want to try installing my feelings into you. Whoa, calm down. If we did an exchange, would the excitement return to you? Or could it be that it can't ever return? Ooh, you're getting a little somber there. Right in the feels. I do wonder what this place is, though. Like, there's a medicine cabinet. Bunker? Oh, Pokemon? Oh, cool. Something is strange. Nah, that's because Goyo-kun doesn't know anything about games. This picture is of an old-fashioned one. Games. If it's solitaire, poker, or chess, then I know about them. Is this similar? Bro, you don't even have pinball? Space Cadet pinball? I guess so. This is like one of their friends. There's actually a ton of different kinds. Some look just like this, and others are so realistic it's like a human's really there. And then some are just words with pictures. What's the purpose in making these? Do humans like games? That's what it seems like. It's all about the pleasure. Humans play these to have fun. Well, it's not like humans will die without fun, but having some makes them feel good. How good actually feels, though, I wouldn't know. I see, so they feel good. If I played a game with you, would we feel good too? Nah. Even if we played, it always ended in a draw. If nobody wins, the game never ends. Sounds boring. Yeah, we'll save here. Whoa! Let's go! Gotta have our fun somewhere. Okay. Just making sure you didn't get stuck again. Ah, I love it. Well, they definitely don't make windows like they used to. These are hydrangeas, I think. Don't know anything about flowers. The flowers are dripping tiny water. Why? This is what happens after it rains. Oh dang, this must be beautiful. In the human world, there's time when water is the size of 1 pixel. No, around 5 pixels will fall from the sky. Is that so? Why does that happen? I was sure that water was something found under the ground. Did someone carry up a river and turn it upside down? Is this a prank? Nah, there aren't any humans with the power to do something like that. Rain's a natural phenomenon. Rain, you see, isn't something that humans can control. It just starts and stops on its own. Well, that's debatable. Was it the 2008 Beijing Olympics that China was experimenting with ion seeding, I think, for clouds to induce rain? Like by, I think it was like some kind of silver particle. By depositing that in clouds, you could actually force nucleation of raindrops, something like that? I don't know. Without water, these plants here, and humans too, wouldn't be able to survive. That's why you got phrases like blessed rains and such. There's also times where the rain's bad and too much comes down, sometimes enough to even mess up a human's home. So the human world has RNG as well. It'd be nice if they could rewrite the table values. Well, I don't know if I would call that RNG necessarily, but... Now you're gonna tell me that all this coral is bleached. This wiggliness, I've seen this before. Could we be inside the water? You got it! Still, for an underwater picture, this one's an odd choice. Most people would pick a nicer one. These white things, what are they? Tree branches? Out of everything I've seen, that's the closest thing they resemble, but why are they white? Here we go! These things are called coral. They turn white when they die. So this is a dead coral. It's just like the things in the recycle bin. They can be red, yellow, all sorts of colors, but when the temperature of the sea rises, they can't handle it and die. If I die, I turn all white too. Since I'm all black, I'm a little curious what it'll be like when I die. But if you're dead, you're too dead to see yourself. Even if you want to think about it, isn't it kind of pointless? Maybe someone will be able to see it, like when I was walking through the recycle bin. If they saw, how would they feel? Would they think about my corpse being all white? I can't... Well... Is coral bleaching... Was that a temperature thing, or is the temperature related to ocean acidification? Because I thought it was acidification that killed coral, which... I don't know the specifics of it, but heat affecting, like, the solubility of CO2 and then conversion to carbonic acid, etc., etc. Just being pedantic. Oh, welcome back to Tales of the Black Forest, actually. Dang. Something is falling down. What is this? These are sakura flowers, and they're scattering their petals. Scattering? Do flowers all spread their parts? Scattering petals is a part of a flower's life cycle. It's finished. When the petals die, the flowers cut them off and throw them away. Didn't I tell you before? Plants adapt to the 4 seasons. Like Vivaldi? I see. So that means these are dead. But they're still pretty. It's like the inside of the recycle bin. Are we still in the recycle bin, or are we, like, are we deep diving the PC now? I can feel this way because the PC's owner filled the recycle bin with pretty pictures. I'm still convinced your owner just had bad taste. This reminds me of when I saw sakura earlier this year, and I was just sitting outside, not directly under the sakura, admiring them, and people were stepping in front of traffic to get pictures of it, so that says something about the fleeting nature of mankind. Hospital? Yes, indeed. You've been asleep for 9 years, Snake. What is this place? A lot of beds are lined up. I think this is probably a hospital. When humans' bodies become weak, they'll come here to sleep. Isn't sleeping something they do every day? Did you not say that? That kind of sleeping's a little different. A little different. Humans can also sleep to restore corrupted data. Is that so? So does that mean all the people are corrupted? Ooh, asking the tough questions. That's right. For most people, sleeping will restore them back to how they used to be. But for some, they're unable to recover and die. I saw a drama that called it the lifespan. Oh, the Hayflick limit. Lifespan. Humans will die. It's inevitable. But the time it takes to die can vary, so the moment you run out is called the lifespan. Live with all you've got until you can't do it anymore. Then you'll reach the lifespan. I wonder if we'll die someday, if it's inevitable. Of course you will. It's inevitable. At any moment, we could just disappear. Ooh. This looks significant. Okay. I'm curious what this is for here. Am I gonna have to, like, scavenger hunt at some point? Oh, no dialogue in this one? Ooh. What's that? Is it a bed? It's called a crib. It's a bed for babies, humans that were just born. Humans all grow. At the start, they'll be about 1/3 of a crib. By the end, they'll be around 1.5 to 2 times bigger. When a human's just born, they can't talk, play, or even mess around with the PC. All they can do is laugh, cry, and eat. The big humans will watch over them as they grow, and eventually they're grown enough to use a PC. Welcome to the modern school system. They can't talk? Then how exactly do babies learn to talk? Why aren't they born with knowledge like we are? Aren't they just like you, knowing so little? Could Goyo-kun be a naive baby software too? I'm not really sure, but I find it likely that you're making fun of me. Big and small humans. Such a big change, are they really the same thing? Maybe they transferred their data into something else midway. Why do the small humans... Why do babies occur? Why do they become big? Isn't that obvious? If they didn't, humans would go extinct. They'd just keep on dying until they run out. But isn't that just the greatest question is, like, why life? How did this happen? How did we get eukaryotic, multicellular life? That is the question. In fact, how did we get life to begin with? And this is why I'm a scientist. There are many colors. Do you climb on top of it? This is called a merry-go-round. You get on the horse of the car and go around in circles. Humans find it fun, kids in particular. I think it'd be interesting to try riding it. Does that make me a kid? Nah, haha, I guess it does. For me, I think I'd be bored if I tried. All it does is spin in circles and go up and down. I could easily do that while standing right here. Why go out of your way for this? Spinning in circles, going up and down. I think it sounds interesting. It looks different from what I usually see. Sitting down, touching it, spinning around and going up and down. It's an assault on the senses, what it feels like to chew 5 gum. How does it actually feel? Since I don't know, I think it seems interesting. Then it's decided. You're a kid, huh, Goyo-kun? What should I do? Am I gonna grow 2 times bigger? I don't want to become a file that big. Nah, you're so cute, Goyo-kun. Can viruses learn to key smash? That is the question. What is this? Is this the backdrop for the Last Supper? It must be. There are items lined up on this table. What is that red stuff? That's probably wine. Alcohol. In front of those are meals. These are what humans eat. So that's... They put that inside their mouths? Doing that, humans would charge electricity? That's right. If humans don't do that, they die. Yeah, I don't know enough about bioelectricity, nor do I care enough to really argue whether or not that's true. I guess if you looked at, like, ion potential, maybe. Apparently, this picture depicts a final meal before death. Originally, there were people in this picture, but it looks like your owner picked a version without them. Final meal before death. I wonder how humans feel before disappearing. Before I disappear, I want to eat, is what I'd guess. Do humans love to eat? If so, does that mean cooking is fun for humans? It seems that humans are programmed with 3 main desires that keep them alive. If they aren't fulfilled, they'll self-destruct. Eating is one of those 3. That's why, even if they're about to die, they'll still continue that cycle of eating. Then, in my dying moments, I will still be trying to kill you, since that's how I'm programmed. Then until I die, I'll keep leaving shortcuts and getting in your way. Like a gust of wind, I'll keep blowing you all over the place. How annoying. Can't you at least behave a little when you're dying and just bug these pictures or something? I was programmed this way, so no. Perhaps these 2 are they will be the continuation of life after death. Ooh, that was a drawing transition. Now what is this? Celebration of life. Man, this has really been a lot of reading. Oh. I hate this term, because I don't really believe in it, but if there ever were such a thing as a walking simulator in RPG Maker, this would probably be it. What is this? There are many flowers placed around this picture. That picture is so obscured. This is a funeral. It's a ceremony humans perform when one dies. Funeral? Ceremony? But why did they do it? Do you remember that thing we saw before? The graves. The stones placed over where humans are buried. They follow a procedure for doing it. It seems there's a lot of ways to go about it. In Japan, this guy in funny clothes called a monk will come and chant sutras. Doing that, you can make a memorial service. If you don't, apparently the human soul won't be able to disappear. Soul. Humans are alive because they have souls. Dying is when their soul leaves their body. This is debatable, but we're not going to talk about it. Apparently every human has their own unique soul. That's where their individuality comes from. Well, it's got nothing to do with us, though. I'm actually not too opinionated one way or the other, but I certainly... Well, let's see. That was not the correct opening for what I'm about to say. We've certainly heard the ethical arguments about that, and I am more inclined to think about the soul in that sense, but also I understand that a lot of people also will try to define what being alive truly means, so... If your heart's beat and you breathe, are you not alive, even in the absence of a soul? That is the question. This game is just making us ask all the big questions, like what is life and what is death? Where do we come from and where are we going? Big questions. Highway? Goyo-kun. Hey, you listening? What you looking at? Hey! Ignoring me, huh? Fine, whatever. Goyo-kun, hey! Goyo-kun, are you bugged out? Hey! Boring. So boring. Bears often stare at sunsets for no other reason than they find them aesthetically appealing. Hey Goyo, what's in your mind? Hey! So noisy. I was just thinking about when I die, the moment I'm uninstalled and completely disappear. Humans have souls, right? Do we have them too? I hope so. You're seriously obsessed with death, huh? I mean, death is something I can experience. I can't touch water, I can't eat food, I can't create things, and I can't become a flower. The only thing I can't have is death. It's the only human thing I can feel. Goyo, you said that dying is when you disappear, but is it really like that? Since we're just programs made to serve humans, maybe we're already dead. I don't know. I haven't disappeared yet. Sometimes you say complicated things. You talk like a human would. If it's you, then I'm sure, compared to me, you'd have a better chance of understanding humans true. Whoa, I just realized this is really shallow of me 1 hour in, but the fact that this program, this virus, is named Agape, and this poor antivirus is trying to experience love, that's like the parallel, right? This is the love that he is experiencing. A laundromat. No dialogue here. I haven't been doing a good job of, clicking on things, but also I'm not convinced that there is anything quite yet. What do all of these things have in common? We're not gonna have to talk about the swan boats, are we? There's suddenly an absence of dialogue. Also, where'd that guy go? I love the walk noise. This is very well executed for something that is, I guess, somewhat minimal, I would say. It's basically a side-scroller with, one soundtrack song. But the dialogue really compels me. Interesting. Wow. This is lunacy. What is this? That's the moon. It's a satellite orbiting Earth that you can see at night. You've seen it before, remember? But it's different from before. It's rounder, and there's details on it. I could look at it forever. The moon looks like it's coming closer. Even humans can't approach the moon. This thing called space separates it from them, and living things can't survive in space. But somehow people broke through anyways. Even though it's 380,000 kilometers away, humans tried to reach where the moon was. I see. I get it, since I also want to touch it. If we got closer, what would we see? Is it slippery? How bright is it? Wanting to go somewhere you can't go. Wanting to experience things. So even humans feel that way. To reach the unreachable star. Oh right, did you know a rabbit lives on the moon? It does this thing called pounding mochi, where it pounds this white ball-like stuff. Even I can tell that's a lie, Agape. You were the one who just said that living things can't survive in space. We don't know for sure. Apparently this is an old legend. It might really be true, and it might not. Either way, apparently some humans believed it. Then, maybe I should keep it in a log. That rabbits live on the moon. Antivirus programs when they see the Sea of Tranquility for the first time. A picnic. There are various things here. This is food, I think. The cups are filled with something red. Is this the wine we saw before? Okay, well, you got me there. Agape, what do you think it is? Ah, right, wine. It probably is, yeah. That bottle does look like a wine bottle. I see. Compared to wondering by myself, I think I like it better when hearing you explain, Agape. Ooh, you're growing on you. Feels like the picture I've already seen have increased in resolution. Even though they haven't, now I know that this shows human food and drinks. Those are trees, and that is the sun. Until you taught me, it was a meaningless circle. But now I know that it's a big light that gives light to humans. Please teach me more, if that's okay with you. I guess. If Goyo-kun treats me just a little nicer and shows some more compassion, then I'll consider it. That I can't do. You can't, huh? Well, I said before that I'm just killing time, so if you feel like it, you can keep on listening, Goyo. Okay. This sure is something. I won't lie, this was not what I was expecting from this game, but I am liking it. It is intriguing. Oh, there's so much more to go. Oh, do these work? I had to click I like very tentatively clicked the close button just in case it closed down my game. Okay. Oh, look at this. A garden. Hey, Goyo, look. It's a picture of vegetables. We found it. These. So this is a picture of vegetables. I thought they were trees. What's that one Twitter account where it's like AI predictions, like confidence level, 99%? Dang, I didn't know I was going to do so much reading. I'm running out of water, too. These vegetables are being grown in a place called a greenhouse. Look, they got tomatoes and cucumbers. So they gathered them all like this. Are each one of those circles food? That's right. Humans will harvest them by hand or with machines, then they'll sell them to other humans. Humans can either cook their vegetables or eat them raw. After being processed, the flavor and amount of nutrients can change. I see. Hey, is growing vegetables similar to growing humans? Since these vegetables all start small, are they going to become big? Bingo! Since these are ready for harvest, this is as big as they'll get. After this, they'll finish their lifespan and wither. Seeds are, I guess in human terms, they'd be children. After withering, the seeds will spread and new vegetables will grow. It's a survival strategy. In order to leave seeds, they'll die quickly. Do vegetables need different sexes to have children too? That's right. Veggies also got different sexes. I think most living things do, actually. Do female vegetables also wear frills? Nah, you're off the mark. The only creatures that make and wear clothes are humans. I don't know how true that is, but I'm sure that there must be some odd counterexample. So they don't. That's confusing. Ooh. Someone got the sepia filter on in here. And there's something floating here. That's called steam. If you heat up water, it turns out like this. When you cool it, it turns back into water. Ain't that interesting? Why is there steam here? Is the stuff in this cup the cause? This place is called a cafe, where you'll find drinks like this. Humans have a tendency to drink these kinds of steamy hot drinks. This is just another example of pursuing pleasure. You know how humans gotta drink water or else they'll die, yeah? So that's why they'll change the flavor for more variety. Some drinks make steam, and others so cold that they condense. There's also apparently a nasty mud-colored drink called coffee. Since they'll die without drinking, they'll intake it in any form, huh? So this is what humans do in order to survive. You said that in order to live, humans have 3 important actions. Eating, sleeping, and what? Ah, it's still too soon for Goyo-kun, who's ever seen a pop-up before. Next time. You dodged the subject last time, too. What if I find your main body before this next time comes? I can't hear. You'll just have to ask again before killing me. Is drinking considered eating? Would you classify as such? Also, we seem quite a bit bigger than Agape, maybe? Maybe it's just because he's flying. Nice. We've reached the summit. Yahoo! I wish you wouldn't raise your font size so suddenly. It startled me. Also, what does Yahoo mean? I don't know. This is what people say on mountain peaks. When you face the opposing mountains and yell out Yahoo or Yahoo, the words get returned to you in layers. Is that so? Is the mountain replying to them? Or perhaps, having heard the yelling, a group of nearby humans return the call all at once. Well then, when you hear Yahoo, you gotta return it, so come on, Goyo-kun, say it. I'm fine. I'm not used to making my font size big. It's easy, just use a tag to specify it. Come on, this time let's face that mountain over there. Go on and say it. Yeah, Yahoo. Huh? I can't hear you. Say it with a bigger font. Say it like you mean it in a PowerPoint presentation. Yahoo. Nice, nice. Come on, let's raise that by 1 point more. Yahoo. Nahaha. Wasn't that a great Yahoo? You really can do it if you try, Goyo-kun. I feel a little funny inside. Like a mix of being happy at your words or feeling like you're making fun of me. And I feel like I don't like it when you tell me what to do. That's called embarrassment. Oh, look at this. Wow, what's lined up here? Goldfish scooping. What does it mean to scoop goldfish? This is called a festival. It's when humans all get together and throw a huge party. These are stalls, and each one's got food or some kind of game to play. So goldfish scooping is a game where you scoop goldfish with some kind of round bag, and you just scoop the fish for fun. You can keep them after as pets. So fish can live in human homes. I thought that fish can't live outside the sea. I've thought about how it'd be nice to have fish on the desktop. How would it feel? Would it be fun to watch them swim? Man, what were those programs called back in the day that would just like run around your desktop and like infinitely multiply? Oh man, I can't remember what they were called. I know because there's a time back on Tumblr when I did a growth curve with them, because they divide by splitting in half. Oh man. Oh, Shimeji, I think. Shimeji? Something like that, like the mushroom? Question mark? Yeah, that was the one. Like that. Just get one of those. Pets are when humans keep creatures without eating them in order just to love them. To just love them. So I'm sure watching them would be fun, right? Is that so? That's nice. Maybe we are pets to a human. Choco banana. I feel like I've heard those words before. But why the words put together? Are these not the words I know, but one with a new meaning? Nahaha. Aren't these the same as the ones you know? It's just bananas covered in chocolate. Food can be cut, fried, boiled, and processed in all sorts of different forms. When you heat up chocolate, it melts, becomes waterish. But when cold, it hardens. So you dip the bananas in while it's hot. I see. So what is the purpose to doing this? Why do so much just to apply chocolate? Applying chocolate is always the solution. Who knows? They say bananas taste better with chocolate. I heard some things taste worse though. How complicated. There really are so many different kinds of human foods. If it was me, I'd be troubled just trying to choose one. Well, you know, variety's the spice of life. It says ice here. Are these packaged? This is shaved ice. It's just crushed ice with syrup on top. Apparently it's tasty. Ice is solidified water, right? So humans want just water even in this form. Festivals are held in the summer after all. I heard in Japan it gets super hot. If humans get too hot, they die. That's why humans in this time are always looking for ways to cool down. Eating ice being one of them. I heard the PC we're on won't work as well if it gets hot. I wonder if it's similar to that. If only the PC could eat ice. If it did, would the feeling of cold be transferred to us? Thermoregulation. Fried octopus is written here. I know this. The octopus is fried. Isn't it wrong? It's not just octopus. It's a fried dish composed of putting octopus inside a batter made from flour and water. I was wondering whether or not composed would be the right word here, but I was just curious. I lean towards comprised a lot in my personal writing. I don't know whether or not that's appropriate for all situations, but I don't know. Microsoft Word loves to tell me that I should be using composed. The octopus is still fried, so I don't think I was entirely incorrect. Besides that, Agape, you sure know a lot about human foods. I guess so. I had a lot of free time while drifting online, so I've seen a ton of sites. Among those, there was one where humans could submit recipes. If you looked up festival, a whole bunch of different dishes would come up. It was kind of interesting learning about festivals and seeing how much humans love them. Oh, are we gonna make a wish? What's this? I've never seen something like this before. These are masks. Humans will wear them on their faces. I don't know why, but apparently it's fun for them. I see. So just by wearing these, humans would have fun? Nah, I guess so. Humans love to change their avatar too, right? But in order to add a mask to ours, we need a dedicated image, right? So we can't wear them. Nah, don't feel down. Even without a mask, Goyokun's already a real beaut, right? Please stop making fun of me using words I don't know. Just having the worst day of your life as an antivirus. This festival is massive. He's complaining like, oh, we didn't have any text on some of these screens, like every booth. Candy apples. This time I know what it is. These are apples covered in candy. Ding ding ding, correct. Contestant Goyo gets 100 million points. I don't really get it, but it seems like I'm right. So candy is like chocolate. Does it melt when hot and harden when cold? That's right. Unlike chocolate, candy is sticky, so apparently it's easier to shape when hot. Really? I guess, well, cold chocolate is not sticky, but hot chocolate is. Because it adheres, right? It seems there's a stall that can shape the melted candy into anything you want. I want to eat a dragon candy. In that case, I think I'd want a human-shaped one. Wouldn't that just make it harder to eat? What, as opposed to a dragon? Cotton candy is written here. The candy processed to look like cotton? That's right. If you put the hard candy inside the machine and spin the stick inside, it'll become poofy like a cloud. I see. What do clouds feel like? Putting clouds in your mouth. What would it feel like? If you put in a lot, would they mind? You can't eat real clouds because they ain't solid. It'd be like eating air. I see. Even though they're so big, white, and round, you can't eat them. Nah. The way you get upset is just like a kid, Goyo-kun. Nah. I don't do a very convincing nah, I've learned. Ah, so this is the end of the picture. What a shame. I like the festival vibes. Agape, what is a vibe? I did find it was fun just to walk through it. Maybe a human will come to see it too sometime. Maybe. I also had fun. Oh, gachapon? What are these? There's a lot of them lined up. These are gacha machines. It's a game where you put in money, spin the knob, and get a random capsule. For the most part, they're about 100 to 300 yen per spin. They've got little collector items inside them. Oh, what's going conversion rate right now? Let's see. 100 JPY to USD. I've been looking at buying something from Japan that I'm not entirely convinced about quite yet, but the exchange rate these last, few days has been really dipping. So 100 JPY right now is 0.79 US dollars, so... yeah, it's kind of it's quite a low trend, so... now is a good time to buy from Japan, I suppose. It's a pity they're not announcing the Arknight Seikos yet, but such is life. I don't know if I read this yet. Since there's so many of them, that must mean humans really love to spin these. That, or they like to collect the little items? Collector items. Are these things they don't need to survive? That's right. Seems humans like RNG. They're attracted to the surprise of not knowing what they'll get. I heard if money gets involved, that's called gambling. It really doesn't seem necessary to living, but apparently there's people who do live for it. Wouldn't that just become a loop? That's saying, I don't need it, but I need it. That's right, I heard it differs based on their individuality. But it seems there's humans that love those things they don't need. For humans to live, just fulfilling the minimum requirements of living isn't enough. They need a support called love. I see. I don't think I really understand. And that's okay. Whew. Let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's like 3 to 4 more rows. Oh, 27 rooms. That's a lot of pinwheels. Where are you going? What's this? It's spinning, I think. These are called pinwheels, and when the wind blows, it makes them spin. They're made of paper. I see. Why does wind blow? It seems that blowing is a prerequisite. Does the wind always blow in the human world? I don't know. I didn't look into that much. I think it's usually blowing, though. Like, just by running, a human can make some wind. If one runs with a pinwheel, that's enough to make him spin. Does that mean, since there's so many pinwheels spinning in this GIF, could there be a human running within a hidden part of this picture? Nah, maybe there's a lot of humans gathered somewhere blowing out air. I think it would be fun if a lot of humans were here to spin these. I really gotta know what happened to the people, man. I have the sneaking suspicion that I won't find out, but I gotta know. Yeah, conveyor belt sushi! This is also spinning. But these aren't the same thing. What are these? This is a sushi restaurant. Moreover, with a revolving sushi bar. They put the sushi on it so that customers can just grab their favorites. So the thing revolving there is a food called sushi. It's food, right? The bottom is mostly white. The top is red. Why? And there's something rectangular on it. The bottom half is rice. On top is sliced fish. They cut it flat by filleting it. Doing it like that makes it easier to remove the bones and process the parts that are hard to eat. I've seen a video of it before. And then, will the goldfish be filleted too? That's a fish too, right? Nah, I don't think those are for eating. They're just for looking at. I know. It's not like humans will eat all fish just because they're fish. Some taste bad and some are poisonous to humans. Apparently goldfish smell weird when you try to eat them, so humans tend not to. Basically, they only eat the tasty fish. Is that so? In that case, are there vegetables or meat that are poisonous or taste bad too? Goyo-kun, you're so sharp. That's right. So people just pick the edible and tasty ones and then cook those to eat. 100 points. Why are you suddenly giving points? I kind of like it though. Oh, look at you growing on you. Bowling alley. Ooh, I know this place. Goyo-kun, can you step on that line up ahead? Why? Does this line mean something? Come on, just do it. Just step on it right there. Nah, you should come and slide too. I'm waiting for you. Oh, wait. Just slid right into the sword or whatever we have. I still don't know what we have. Alright, I gotta look this up. We're like an hour and a half in, and I must know. You know, it's just not really evident. Can't really tell. There's just like the censored blood smear on it. Oh, that's fun. I'm not here. It's warm in here. What is this? It's warm in here. Look at that. That cloth we passed through on this table reminds me of the picture of a stage. One of these plays you mentioned take place here? Nah. No, this is a kotatsu. It gets cold in the winter, so humans start to long for some warmth. Took me a second. Speaking of the kotatsu, I gotta play Nakatsume. I forgot about my cats! Oh, I still got plenty of time on my food bowl. Started playing Nekatsume again, so let me know if you're interested in a let's play of that. This table's designed to trap the heat from a heater inside. By putting their feet where we're standing right now, humans will warm up. I see. Wouldn't it be more efficient to put their whole body inside rather than just their feet? I guess. I think rather than a human, that's something a cat would do. MP3, the cat's curled up in the kotatsu. There's even a song about it. Cat? What kind of creature is that? If they prefer to be in here, does that mean they're cold? Let's see. Their ears are bigger than humans. They got a long rod called tail stuck to their rear. They got huge eyes and are covered in fur. They walk on all fours and are about as big as a human's lap. And they got claws and nails that they scratch and bite people with. They're smaller than I expected. I thought they'd be bigger. Are they really cute? Nah. Giant cats do exist. Those eat people, though. I mean, fair enough for them. I don't think I could find that cute. Why do humans like cats so much? Why not? Oh, you're stuck under... Oh, never mind. What is that? What's this, like, stuttering? Why does this picture keep shaking? Why is the scene outside moving? Train. There were a lot of seats. Is this similar to a bus? but it feels somewhat different. Oh, you're on the right track. This is inside a train. An old-fashioned one, though. I see. So this is inside a train. The vehicle where people get stuffed inside. That's right, though this kind doesn't get us stuffed. This one's for going on vacation, or something. Well, it's more relaxed, for sure. I thought that humans were always in a rush. Rather than relaxing and heading towards their destination slowly, wouldn't they prefer faster? Oh, I said before, right? How some humans like to always stay on standby? This is kind of similar to that. Sometimes humans will go out of their way to travel slower so they can enjoy the journey. So some humans like to go fast, and some like to go slow, is that right? How do I put this? The mood. Humans' preferences change with their mood. Mood? Are you talking about the humans' emotions? Yeah, that. It's kinda way too beyond our understanding, so I don't think either of us can cook up a good answer. I see. Even with all I learned so far, I still can't understand. The human heart, was it? Seems so complicated. Who knows what the human heart desires? Wedding? Oh yeah. Whoa, what was that? Gotta hop there. Wait. We go over here and then under again? Aw, dang it. It's animated. I was trying to hover on the top. What is this place? It resembles the church. Bingo! It's similar. This is just a guess, but I think this is a wedding hall. It's where a man and a woman have a wedding ceremony. Ceremony? You mentioned it before. It's something humans do when one dies. It looks different, but can you do that ceremony here too? You probably could. It would just be really awkward to be like, wow, look at the view. I miss so-and-so, nearly departed. That's a bit different. There are many kinds of ceremonies. This one's for taking oaths. In this ceremony, a man and a woman get married in order to start a family, something like that. Usually, after starting one, a child gets made. The ceremony just leads up to that, I guess. Though apparently it doesn't always work. In front of that altar, they'll chant in sickness and in health, yada yada. After saying yes, the couple kisses and the contract's concluded. Can't be making contracts in this game, I'm telling you, not even marriage. Humans have all sorts of different ceremonies. They decorate them with many flowers and many chairs. Do humans really like ceremonies? That's the prevalence of ritualistic thought in mankind. Nah, you might be right. Maybe they just want to celebrate every big event with a bang. Let's do a sick kickflip off the altar.